Hey guys, what's going on? It's Mitch, or bajancanadian here with a really awesome Modern Warfare 3 survival mode tip video. And maybe to your disbelief, I know a lot of people will probably think that this is not real and maybe not a viable strategy, but listen to me, it is. I'm going to be showing you guys how to effectively hoard in survival mode. Because the issue here is, people tend to forget that survival mode was really inspired by Treyarch's Nazi zombie mode, which means many of the things carry out between each game. And the thing that I really want you to take from this video is that even though zombie mode may seem to pale in comparison to Modern Warfare 3 survival mode, many of the strategies and techniques developed in zombie mode, like hoarding, hiding, training, whatever the hell you want to call it, at their core they still work in Modern Warfare 3 survival mode. However, because of the obvious contrast between the two game modes, I'm going to walk you through a few tips to help you differentiate the two and learn how to effectively hoard in survival mode. The first bit of advice I have to offer you is to be respectful of the fact that now in survival mode, your enemies can attack you from a distance with their weapons instead of simply trying to eat your face. So what this means is you need to play with a little more patience, keep your distance, and be aware of the cover available to you at all times, more so than you would have had to in zombie mode. Now the trade-off between this more patient gameplay style is that the waves are a lot shorter in survival than they were in Nazi zombies, which will allow you to make up for all the lost time by playing more patiently rather than running out guns blazing like you could in zombies. Tip number 2 would be to use what I like to call the Bajan booty bus, and always be on a set route where you can stop to pick up some passengers and quickly be on your way. Now all jokes aside, that is metaphorically what tip 2 is going to be. You need to find a section of the map that you're comfortable running laps in. Now unlike zombies, these laps are usually going to be taking up a large portion of the map rather than a small confined area. That way you can keep your distance and avoid unnecessary confrontations with the enemies. The stop off to pick up passengers and then quickly be on your way means you've got to run the hell away from the enemies, take a stop on a little camp station where you're comfortable with the surroundings and all of the cover available to you, then kill off a few of them and continue running to the next position and rinse, repeat, do it again and again. That's how you run laps. That is how you do the Bajan booty bus, people. Remember that, it's gonna be big. The BBB, Bajan booty bus. The third tip I have for you guys today for basic survival hoarding would be to pay attention to your friggin' UAV. I know how basic this seems, but you'd be surprised by how many stupid mistakes you'll make when you just don't pay attention to your radar. I've done it, you've done it, we've all done it. So just focus on the radar at all times. Maybe not at all times, but whenever you get the chance, take a look at that radar because it's going to help you a lot. The fourth and final tip I have goes hand in hand with watching your radar. To avoid sticky situations and keep the enemies in tighter groups, you need to know your ins and outs. What this means is never back yourself into a corner with only one path leading out. Only stop in places where you have multiple escape options. You do not want to force yourself into a pickle if you don't have to. So having a little basic map knowledge will greatly help you in this aspect of hoarding. Those are all the tips I have for today, guys. I hope you found this video to be useful, and if you did, I would appreciate if you could give it a like at this time, possibly favorite it, leave some feedback. I love seeing it all. And on a final note, I just want to mention that I am going to be proving that hoarding works in survival by going for wave 50 on every single map available, just playing solo. So if you want to see that and you haven't already done so, I would highly encourage you to subscribe. That's it, guys. Take care.